we get programmed the first 7 years, and then after the 7 years, it starts a cycle repeat. That cycle repeat is running off of the belief systems and the experiential field, which is a life experiential field. The star people call that the star field because it's filled with energetic nodes, and the energetic nodes allow the energy to come in and out of your aura field. And it kind of looks a little bit like plasma, the way the system works. But each one of these energy nodes is an experience that we have. Now, if you have a toxic experience and that toxic experience starts to cycle repeat over and over again, you have to go into the energy node and you have to clear it. So the way that we do that is we go into the first experience that's cycling over and over and over again. And so what experience are you guys having that is coming over again, but it's also causing you all these emotions? So you'll also notice whenever we have a toxic experience in our life, or we have something that we're meant to learn from, it actually is the most emotionally charged will usually be the first time around. The second time it gets a little less and a little less, and then all of a sudden it doesn't really hurt anymore. This is how trauma, and this is how it's a learning process. This is how it works. You'll also see this in it's kind of like abuse victims, and then all of a sudden they fall in love with the person abusing them. And that's because of the way the emotions go. It's a little less each time, and then we shift the polarity. And each experience we have to experience from both a positive and a negative. And then when we come inside and consciously hold neutral, it clears that energetic vortex or node. When we clear 144 of these energetic nodes, it allows us access into 5D. This is why everybody is saying we have to do the shadow work, because we have to go in, we have to heal the experiences and the traumas that we have had. And when we hold a state of neutrality, it allows us to have the polarity of 3. So we always want to look at 23. So when you have an experience, you have to have it, and then you have to witness someone else having it, or you see it somewhere else. It could be on TV. It doesn't matter. But that gives you a duality. You went through it. Now you're seeing someone else. And you have to hold 3 emotions to it: positive, negative, neutral. When you do all 3 and you have both of the polarities, it was me and then you did it, then all of a sudden the energetic node unlocks, allowing the energy to push and pull the way it was meant to flow. Now, this is important because when we speak about energy, we want to allow for the most maximum amount of energy to flow, because that energy brings more light, and more light in your system is going to make you happier. When we are happier, we start to access 5D frequencies. So the whole system works as one entire unit. When we have a basic understanding, it allows us to go in and do the shadow work very rapidly, because now you can call upon the energetic nodes or the vortexes or the star field, whatever you guys want to call it, is fine. Call upon number 1. It doesn't matter. Write it down. And then ask your higher self, go inside, ask for the experiential that needs to be healed in that energy node. You could get a memory, a flash, a vision. You can get an emotion. You can get an attachment name and then start going to it. I clear the attachment. I hold peace inside of myself for the experience, whatever the attachment's name is. So like, I'm sad, that's an attachment. We say, I'm sad, get off and go home. This way the attachment is gone. Now we hold neutral and we send it love and light. That's the 3 polarities: positive, negative, neutral. And then all of a sudden that energy node, it opens, allowing our energy with the ether to flow properly. And once again, they're saying that it looks like plasma, because when the energy nodes are all cleaned, it's kind of like